Okay, it says I'm live, but still setting up. You'd be surprised at the number of things that I need to bring along. There's a guy over here, he's selling some apartments or something. He's got a recording going, it's quite annoying. But maybe when I got my microphone going, it'll be, you won't hear it as much. You can probably hear it off to my right. The guy's about 5 meters away. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have to bring out here to set one of these up. I got a microphone, so that's the transmitter, but there's also a receiver. I got to remember to bring that. And that thing, sometimes I connect it, and you can see this voice levels going up and down on it, but if it's not connected properly, there's no audio. So I'm gonna now connect that receiver right now. Powering it up. And just powering up the DJI receiver. Yeah, it all costs money, David. Okay, I'm connecting you might have no audio for a second. I'm connecting my DJI receiver to my phone. Okay, and now I'm going to turn on my mic. It's one of those lapel mics. So I'm going to put that on my shirt right now. You can tell I'm still getting set up. And we're going to check some of these e-bikes for keys in the ignition at some point, but not when there's people sitting right there. So I think even, let's say a delivery driver comes up, parks his e-bike, leaves the key in it, but there's other, delivery drivers there. They might protect his bike for him. Can you hear me at all? Is the audio working? Anyone? Maybe not. I think there's one person in the room if you can hear me. Like I said, sometimes I connect. There's a transmitter, which is the mic. Okay, great. Thank you, David. There's a transmitter that you put on your shirt. The receiver that you put in the phone. Sometimes it doesn't connect properly to the phone, but you can still see the voice levels going up and down, and it looks like it's working, but it might not be actually going into the phone. So apparently it is, according to David. And I got a few little treats here for us today. At the very least, we want to have a little bit of fun, if nothing else. I am still trying to get that 10 minutes. It's probably a much better picture than last night. You might be able to see that. Oh, one thing I forgot. When you put your receiver on your phone after you put it in your gimbal, because the phone is in a gimbal right now, it changes the weight, and the weight has to be in the middle on your gimbal. So I just tried to move it over there a little bit because I think the receiver was kind of weighing it down on the right side. Yeah, I'm casing Walmart right now again. See if we can get an e-bike for ourselves here. So the next thing I'm going to pull out of my magic bag here is my Bose Revolve speaker. Okay, and I'm going to connect that to an iPad, which is going to be on a tripod as well. I'm trying to calm down here from, getting out and setting up. Initially, it's quite a task. There's a hell of a lot of things I need to remember. I'm not even going to go through the list, it's so long. Not the least of which is some lemon water, which keeps your throat clear. I'm just going to take a swig right now. I think that guy right there just pulled in, didn't he? So if he goes into Walmart, my guess is he'll leave his key in his car, in his bike. And then, he's not going in, but when they do, they park there, they leave their key in it, then they run into Walmart. They're in the Walmart for probably a good 5 to 10 minutes. 5 minutes probably minimum to pick up their packages, come on back out. Blocks the access, yeah. Okay, so I just took a swig of water. I got my Bose speaker out right now. Just try to find a wire to connect the iPod. Then I'm going to be playing some what I call near copyright music. Okay, we got in a second we might have no delivery drivers. If this guy gets takes off, or if he's going to sit there on his bike probably. I'm trying to find, where do I have a wire for the Bose? I know I brought a couple. Hang on. We'll have some like intermission type music playing here in a second. Yeah, I think I found them. All right. Pull out an iPod. It's got music on it. It's not the greatest, but it's near copyright. You know, it kind of sounds like copyrighted music, but it's not exactly. Okay, so that delivery driver just went into the store. Okay, we got a couple coming out, so I'm not gonna. You know, when there's no delivery drivers there, it might be hard to get a just the right time. Might be hard to get just the right time because I'd like there to be no delivery drivers there, but some e-bikes. This guy that's selling stuff, he's got his recording going off to the right of me, and he's standing right beside me, just behind me now, playing something on his phone. So it's not annoying enough that he's playing something, a recording. They just entered and left bag at the bike. Yeah, that's a good eagle eye. You're an eagle eye, David, all the time. Yeah, there's the bike there with definitely a big red bag on it and a helmet hanging off to the side. Okay, this delivery driver's just loading up right now. So try to figure out how to get some intermission music going here. Excuse me just for a sec. I'm trying to hook up my Bose speaker to the. I'm impressed at how much is loaded onto them. Yeah, that guy loaded a shitload on there. It almost seems like he's got no room for himself. I got an iPod hooked up to the speaker right now, but it doesn't seem to be. Maybe there's not enough. Maybe not enough charge on it. I don't know. Hang on a second. Speaker's on the right setting. I don't hear any music playing. I want to. There we go. Kind of an intermission type music. Although we got 3 bikes there right now. 3 delivery bikes. And no drivers. So let me just head over there quickly right now. Stop the music for a second. Let's go check these 3 delivery bikes. See if any of them have a That's me taking the one. Yeah, one delivery bike's still on. We're gonna check all three right there and see if any of them have the key in them. I'm pretty sure that one does at least. But that's what I'm here for tonight, to try to get. And I'm also leaving my stuff over there. Got a tripod and okay, so here we got key in the bike. Here we got key in the bike. The other one's also got a key in the bike. Check it out. The delivery guy just pulling in, probably wondering what the hell. Yeah, you can see we got a key in this bike as well. So we got 3 e-bikes there. No drivers. I think they've all gone in there within the last couple of minutes. I got it on a gimbal today, so it's probably a little more steady. I see one e-bike delivery guy coming out right now, so depending on which one you picked, you might have been able to get away. The guy just inside there. Okay, I got to put it back on the tripod, so it's going to be a little shaky for a second. Okay, you're back on the tripod again. That guy wasn't even one of those 3 bikes. He's this bike. Let me see if he's got his key in there as well. Yeah, his key's also in there. So we had 4 e-bikes. Oh, right now we probably got 5. Except that one guy that just pulled in. I'll prove to you this one here, but the guy that just pulled in sees me going around and checking people's keys. I don't know if you can see the key there. It's hard for me now that guy's over here. See if even with me, you know, casing the bikes. Let's see if this guy left his key. I can't get to see it. Hang on. Got to get a better vantage point here. No, he took it. So he saw the foreigner kind of looking a little weird with the camera, going around checking keys. He took his key. But we had 4 bikes out here with keys in them. Right now we still got 3, and we got one guy getting ready to pack up and take off with his bike that he had left the key in. I hope I was able to get that on camera. The Walmart entrance. This is not the main Walmart entrance, and there's actually 4 other entrances to the Walmart here. This one's mainly for delivery drivers, I believe, and people that want to steal the buggies. I think they can do that here. Oh, great. Okay, so that's good because, you know, I'm trying to get like, you know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes worth of keys left in bikes. So we got one bike, this one here. The guy took the key with him because he saw me, you know, casing the joint. Okay, we got a driver just came back. This guy not only, okay, I can see leaving your key, but I don't understand why you'd leave the bike on. It's just kind of a waste of power. Those things run on electricity. Let's put some intermission music back on for a few minutes. So we're just trying to have a little bit of fun out here tonight and get some useful footage if I can. The picture should be much better than last night. The wind is a lot stronger tonight, but it's probably better with because I got the, what do they call that? The CATS thing on my lapel mic. Last night I didn't even have a lapel mic. Yeah, I understand that. I think, you know, it probably wouldn't be much of a drain. Okay, we got a guy here. I don't even think that's a delivery driver. Okay, I can't use the zoom on when I'm not using the DJI program. Right now I'm just running off my camera.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know, this guy over here. This guy here. Trying to do it with just the zoom. Okay. Picture's better. Yeah, it should be better. I apologize. Last night I had the my phone cover on. So this guy's bike's on, but I don't know if there's a key in there. But I don't think he's even a delivery driver. Yeah, this is not the main entrance of the Walmart. There's a lot more people coming in the main entrance. Just like a side door. I should try to turn that music up a little bit and maybe that'll drown this guy out. It's this guy right here that's selling apartments. In his orange bag there, he's got some kind of a recorder playing. It's just playing over and over. It's repeating. And he's playing on his phone. He's got his phone in his hand. He's playing on his phone. He's making noise there as well. So quite an annoying person that when people come out, he's trying to hand them a pamphlet. If that's not annoying enough. I think maybe I should try to crank the tunes a little bit and annoy him. Hold on. That should be a little louder. Yeah, I think you heard it. Yeah, we got Sam's Club down the road. If you want a superstore. I'm gonna just pop over here, see if there's a key in that. I don't need to bring the camera. You can see the power's on. Yeah, the key's in that bike. And I don't think it's a, oh, he is a delivery driver. Just came back. I just got out of there in time. But he left his key in his bike. So we still got this one here and this one here. I think the guy's getting annoyed by my music, is he? He might be starting to think, oh, people can't hear my recording. Maybe he'll go to the other entrance. Hang on. Yeah, there's some big Chinese grocery stores. Actually, some of the really nice ones are Japanese, like Olay. I believe Olay is a Japanese brand. So it'd be interesting. I might even have to turn the music down for myself. Kind of, I don't know, can you hear me with the music going? So what I want to do, yeah, I know there's no music needed. I'm trying to drown this guy out, this guy in front of me here. This guy, he's got a recording playing in there. Yeah, the music is too loud. I have to shout just to even hear myself. This song might get the guy to leave. Yeah, that's too loud. Annoying myself. But yeah, it'd be interesting. What I'd like to see is a complete cycle. In other words, a delivery driver pulling up, parking, and then we kind of time how long it takes him to go into the store, pick up his package. I mean, you can see these two bikes here, they both have the keys in them. how long ago was it that I went to check the keys? It's been a while, I'm pretty sure. Trying to get another sip of lemon water. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see another delivery driver pull in. Actually, I don't think the police will ask me to turn the music down. There's loud music everywhere around this square. Especially those ladies dancing, the old ladies dancing, the aunties. If I walk over a couple of 100 meters to my left, that'll be louder than what my music was. But if anybody was on here when I was back in the apartment and explaining what happened, why I got booted out of my account, and why I had to delay to get on here, you would have heard that I have an iPad with me that has a supercut of Winston Frederick Sturgill and his sidekick saying there's no birds in China. So I plan to set that up on a tripod. So the video will be playing on the iPad. So anyone can see where that's coming from, can see who's saying it. They might not understand it, but some people probably will. I'm going to plan to play that on the same speaker, which is called the Bose Revolve, so you can hear it in all directions. And it'll be Winston Frederick Sturgill and his sidekick on an iPad, set up on a tripod so everyone can see, with the Bose Revolve playing the audio of them saying again and again, no birds in China. And then I think I messed it up. I was going to try to separate that one and put it separate from the one, what I'm getting at today with, they were talking about you can't leave the keys in the bike. I think I might have put that all into one video, but on the iPad, you can play it as a slideshow, and I think it repeats. So I can just turn it on and let it repeat. So let me start getting that set up. I got to pull out another iPod. Sorry, I got to pull out another tripod. I got to pull out an iPad. Got to set that all up and connect it to the Bose Revolve speaker, and then we can try that out. Maybe in the meantime, we'll see another delivery driver pull up to the door, and we can get a time frame of how long it takes for them to leave their key in their e-bike, go into the store, pick up a package, and again, I want to check that cycle. Hang on. You know, like I said, the main objective here tonight is just, I mean, I would like to get that video, but you know, if we have a little bit of fun, that's good enough for me. Maybe I won't get a video out of it. I got a lot. Okay, here's a driver. 2335. See what happens here. He's obviously leaving his key in his bike. 23, let's say, 24. Oh, I got a WeChat message. Okay, this is something that I also noticed when I get a WeChat message, or if somebody tries to call me, you don't get any audio. I think it still continues to record. Somebody just sent me a WeChat message, so you might have lost the audio for a couple of seconds. Okay, but let's say, at 24 minutes into the recording, this guy here came in and he parked his bike. 24 minutes. All right, I want to play fair, so I'm going to pull the gimbal out of the tripod again for a second. We'll just go over and check his bike, make sure there's a key in it. Although it seems like it's pretty obvious at this point. It's got to be on this side, right? So let's go and check this out. Okay, I can't see where he keeps the key in this thing. Okay, so I can't confirm. Maybe you wouldn't be able to drive that away. But You might not be able to drive that away, but we got another guy who just pulled in beside him. He's just going into the store. It's let's say 25 and a half minutes into the cycle. So yeah, I don't know, that might be over there, it might be some kind of new bike, but this one here has definitely got the key in it. So we got 25 and a half minutes. We'll count him, we'll forget the other guy, because I couldn't find his key. His bike's obviously on, but we're gonna go with this guy with 25 and a half minutes. Check that out. See how long it takes him to go into the store, leaving the key in his e-bike. This one, leaving the key in his e-bike. We just checked it, it's definitely in there. You can kind of see the light on in his speedometer thing there, because he left the power on as well. He's already got a bag of something on there. 25 and a half minutes. So I'm going to get back to pulling this iPad out and the other tripod. See if we can have a little bit of fun with bringing Winston back to the streets of Shenzhen. That'll be fun, right? Bringing Winston back to the streets of Shenzhen. That's what we're going to do here in a minute. This guy can't be having much luck handing those pamphlets out. That is coming over to me again. You must know I don't want one. Right? Okay, I've got another tripod out. And I have a custom bracket that I made for holding iPads on the tripod. If I get a chance, I'll show you what it looks like. Not so much the bracket, but the iPad playing the Winston Frederick Sturgill video with no birds. That one, it could get me into trouble. I mean, not legal trouble, but if somebody thinks there's a foreigner out here playing a video that says there's no birds in China, and this guy with the pamphlets is standing right to my right now. He's wondering what I'm doing with another tripod. If there's anybody in the room, I don't know. It looks like there's four people in here. Okay, I'm trying to remember which one it was. Okay, so I got the iPad's mounted into a tripod. Put that over here. Now I got to try to connect the Bose Revolve. Okay, that guy, we're still timing that guy. He's now 28 and a half minutes. Where is it? This bike over here, he's now 28 and a half minutes. So he's already 3 minutes. We move it over here just to, we want to catch him when he comes out so we see the cycle. I guess that's, in a way, that's what a robber would do too. They try to case the place, see how long it takes delivery drivers to go in and get a package. So I suppose even that alone could look kind of suspicious. But I think the video that I'm about to play here is probably could readily cause more problems for me. Because it's foreigners on a video, played by a foreigner, and with the foreigners on the video saying there's no birds in China. Before I even attempt to start that, can anybody hear me? Whoever's in the room? David, are you still here? I just want to make sure before I, if I start playing the video and it has a recording that's going to play on the Bose Revolve, next week 86 Lao will be pacing a bang. Maybe that's next, yeah. One of those, one of the Brinks trucks pulls up. Okay, you can still hear me. That's good, because I don't want to, start playing the video, having the audio coming over my Bose Revolve speaker, somewhat loud enough that people can hear it, with a video playing there that people can see it, and then nobody in my video can actually hear me. So let me try to connect my Bose speaker to my iPad. Hang on.
30万以后3房，10万以后加微信看视频1319281035上线吧。要30
Hold
万
on,
以
it's
后
not that easy.
偶尔码新上2房，只要30万以后3房，40万以后微信看视频1319281035上线吧。
Oh, it's connected to the wrong device.
30万以
So
后
right now, my Bose speaker is connected to my camera.
偶尔码
Okay, so we got this guy's bike over here. He's now, he was at 25 and a half when he pulled in. We're coming up on 31 and a half, so that's going to be 6 minutes. Got one of these other guys coming back, and it was this guy here that took his key with him. He didn't need to, actually. I'm running the camera here, so I would have helped him out. Let me see if I can connect this thing to my iPad, which is right here. I don't know if you can see me on this side now.
偶尔码附近新上2房，
Bluetooth.
30万以后
Bose Revolve.
3房，10万以后加微信看视频1319281035
Okay, so
上线吧。
I don't know how it's connected to both my
30万以后
camera and my iPad, and I don't want to be. Okay, you did see a hand. Now I'm back behind the camera. My Bose speaker is saying it's connected to both the phone and the iPad. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm not going to go into the settings on my phone while it's recording the video. Okay, so this guy over here, he's now coming up on 32 and a half minutes. So he's got 3 more minutes, and he'll have been 10 minutes in the store with this e-bike being outside. In 3 minutes, it'll be 10 minutes to go into Walmart, get a package. So we're getting the idea of how long it takes. Is that him there? No, that's not him. Second one might be. Okay, so that's him. He was, what was he, 7 minutes? Okay, we got a grandma over here taking care of the kid. Some of them move pretty fast into the store. Like, there's a couple of escalators, but they're without steps. You know, those smooth escalators. Some of them will run up there. If they're lucky, they might catch an elevator on the way back down. So, yeah, they clearly have time. Actually, as soon as they park and they go into the store, you know they're going to be at least 5 minutes, right? So in a second here, the only e-bike delivery driver that we're going to have is the guy that left his, or he took his key with him. I believe that bike there has no key in it because of the nasty foreigner that was out here casing the bikes. All right, so and that guy's taking a long time. He was the guy that's driving this bike here. He came much before the guy that had this bike over here. So it's somewhat up to the drivers also, you know, when they go into the store. Of course, it's somewhat up to whether or not their package is ready when they go in. I think this guy here, I think he turned his recording down, or maybe the battery's running out, because I can hardly hear it now. So we've been running here for 34 minutes now. I'm pretty sure we're going to see another driver coming in here shortly. It's 9 o'clock. Probably for the next at least half hour to an hour, there'll be drivers still coming in here. Parking there, leaving their e-bikes with keys in them. Yeah, they could be collecting their own groceries, that's true. You know, who knows what they're doing in there. They might sit down and take a break. Shoshi. This is pretty steady traffic here for a Sunday night, I guess, for the side door. You know, the front door would be just, you know, hordes of people going in and out.
摩尔码
We've got another delivery driver just pulled
张
in.
亮法，只要30万以
His
后
bike
3房，
is behind these two people.
加微信
Lights are on.
1319。
So that means the keys are in it. Came in at 35 and a half minutes. Here's another driver.
30万以后，
Maybe he's going to steal the other guy's bike.
摩尔码附近新张亮
Either that or he's going to get a, he's going to go into that restaurant and pick up a meal for somebody.
40万以后，加微信看1319。
Not sure what he's doing there. Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. I think it was you, David, probably.
30万以后，
But yeah, right at the end here, if I get through with this, I do want to play that video once or twice at
摩
least.
尔码
If I get through with that, then I'm going to do a little interactive. If anybody wants to say hello to Winston Frederick Sturgill,
3房。
and you know, I may or may not include that in the when I make a video. And here's another delivery driver. Okay, puts his kickstand on. Turned it off. He turned the bike off. Does he have the keys in his hand? No. So the keys are still in the bike. So if you want to go with me to confirm that just for a second, we'll just take a quick look at those two e-bikes. We'll just confirm that the keys are in these. This one should be on this side, I guess. Key in it. Let's go check this other delivery driver. I think this was his bike here, right? Another one. You can really hard to see the key in there, but it's in there. There's another delivery driver. I don't know if he did. Did he just pull in there? He saw me going up and checking the keys in the bikes. The guy in the white helmet there. Maybe he thinks it's fairly innocent. I don't know. But he definitely saw me. I'm putting this back in the tripod. So what we got here right now, we got this e-bike and the one behind this girl here. Or no, the other one. This one over here has the key in it. This one has a key in it. And it looks like this girl here with the red bag might leave a key in hers as well. Not sure. Then we're going to try to play this video, special video from Winston Frederick Sturgill. I believe the Bose Revolve is already connected to the iPad, so that's going to be kind of exciting, right? I think that kid wanted to come over and see what I'm doing. Can't leave your key in your e-bike, says Winston Frederick Sturgill. See, you know, I said this before in another video. It's not actually so much that he's lying. It's that he doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue. He hasn't been in China for 8 years, or nearly 8 years. In another month and a half or 2 months, it'll be 8 years since he's been in China. He ran away to Hong Kong at the end of 2018, not in 2019. He likes to stretch dates out like that, just like his 14 years. I think actually she's driving off. David, I think that's her right there, the white shirt on. I could be wrong. Anyway, we got these two e-bikes here still. So yeah, you know, how many times have you heard Winston Frederick Sturgill say, you know, he's been 14 years in China, which even during the 14 years, he left quite often. But You know, if he came in 2006, which is what he claims, I think mid 2006, then, and if he left at 2018, he was saying just yesterday or whatever in the China show that somebody said he was out of China 10 years. Can't they do the math? Okay, 2006 to 2018. Yeah, that's 14, right? 14 years? Who can't do math? Okay, so we got another, the guy pulling up over here, he's not a delivery driver, so he's probably not going to leave his key in there, but some people do. That guy, did that guy just pull in? With this bike here? I'm not sure. I just saw him go into the store. He's wearing that blue, wearing the blue helmet there. Yeah, as you can see, the delivery drivers are some of the only people that wear helmets. Once in a while, they'll have a real push on for wearing helmets, and everybody will start wearing helmets for a few days. Yeah, I think it was in low trust society when Winston Frederick Sturzel was here. So that he might have had something to do with that. So he thinks it still is, but okay. So there goes that guy taking that one. The key's in it already. He doesn't need to put the key in it. Yeah, I didn't check the one beside it, but I didn't see that guy pull in. I think that was the. I think this bike here was the one. I just saw the guy in the blue helmet go in. I didn't notice him pulling in. Maybe he pulled in on camera. I'll have to go back and check it. We've been on here for 40 minutes, so let's start playing the. See if I can't get that video to play. I'm in front of the camera now. So anybody that's coming out of the store will be able to see this. It's an iPad facing the door. See if you can't get this to play. It's supposed to be on the Bose Revolve. Hang on. Check the volume. It says it's connected. I can turn the volume on. Turn it up. All the way up. Trying to get this to play again. That audio should be coming out over the speaker, but it isn't right now for some reason. If I do get it going, I'll start it from the beginning. Okay, I have another option. I can go to auxiliary mode, and I have an RCA plug I can plug into the speaker and to the iPad, and we can go direct. Let's try that. Then I won't be using the Bluetooth because I think the phone might be running interference on my iPad. Okay, hang on. Put this in the speaker. Now put another end into the iPad and see what happens.
There's coming out from Westerners.
Yes.
Saying how China is a high trust society like Japan and Korea.
Oh, it's safe. You can like leave your laptop or
You leave
whatever,
your stuff,
leave your
bag,
wallet,
your wallet, or your phone.
leave your bike unlocked
You
with the
put money
keys
in
in
a
the
bush.
ignition. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's outlandish. Anyone who's lived in China knows that it's false and it's complete rubbish, right?
It's almost like prejudice and racist to say that because it's like that because China's not allowed to have normal problems. It's ridiculous.
Well,
I don't know what the clicking is.
you cross over into Shenzhen, nothing.
Nothing.
You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake, There are no birds in China.
There are no birds in China to begin with.
Like absolutely none. And okay, you cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake. There's not a bird to be seen. There are no birds in China. Well,
Follow up.
there's still no birds in China. There are no birds. Literally, like no birds. There are no birds in China. You cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake. There are no birds in China. Well,
Follow up.
there's still no birds in China. There's not a bird to be seen.
There are no birds in China to begin with.
Like absolutely none. And okay, there are no birds. Literally, like no birds. There's not a bird to be seen. You cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray
Looks like
bird
we got
that has
another guy
flown in from
pulling in
Hong
here.
Kong by mistake.
There are no birds in China to begin with.
Like absolutely none. And okay, you cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake.
You might see a
There are no
stray
birds
bird
in China.
There are no
that's flown
birds
in
in
from
China
Hong
to
Kong by
begin with.
mistake.
Like absolutely none. And okay, you cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake. There are no
This is that,
birds. Literally, like no birds.
This is that
There are no birds in
guy
China.
selling
Thank you very
Okay,
apartments.
time for Beyond the Great Firewall, guys. Okay,
We
important
take
one
you
today.
inside Chinese Great Firewall. We translate
Yes.
what's going on.
Here, let's see if I can pull the.
We have had this trend.
Camera
I'm
out
going
so
to
you
say
can
it
see
was a
what
good 6-month trend
Everybody's
Yes.
looking at.
of propaganda videos coming out from Westerners,
Yes.
saying how China is a high trust society like Japan and Korea.
Oh, it's safe. You can like leave your laptop or
you leave your
whatever,
stuff,
leave your
bag,
wallet,
or your phone,
leave your bike unlocked
You
with the
put money
keys
in
in
a
ignition. Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to see, but there's actually two tripods there. One's holding the iPad, the other one's for the
It's
gimbal.
almost like prejudice and racist to say that because it's like that because China's not allowed to have normal problems. It's ridiculous.
Play that again. It's supposed to play over and over again. 'cause
You
I
cross
gotta-
over into Shenzhen, nothing.
Nothing.
You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake. There are no birds in China.
The
There are
bows
no
revolve
birds
down
in
here.
China to begin with.
Like absolutely none. And okay, you cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake. There's not
I can still hear it pretty good.
There are no birds in China.
From over here.
There's still no birds in China. There are no birds.
Sooner or later, somebody's going to figure out what they're saying there.
There are no birds in China. You cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake.
dropped their helmet there.
There are no birds in China. Well, there's still no birds in China.
Still no birds in China.
There are no birds in China to begin with.
Like absolutely none. And okay, there are no birds.
This actually, you can see it much better in real life than on the camera. I mean, I can see Winston on the left there.
Is flown in from Hong Kong by mistake.
There are no birds in China.
Like absolutely none. And okay, you cross over into
Oh, really?
Shenzhen.
Local companies, if they
You
have
might see a
problems.
stray bird that has flown in
Okay,
from
yeah,
Hong Kong
I
by
guess so.
mistake. There are no birds in China.
There are no birds in China to begin with.
Like absolutely none. And okay, you cross over into Shenzhen, nothing. You might see a stray bird that has flown in from Hong Kong by mistake. There are no birds. Literally, like no birds. There are no birds in China.
Thank you very
Okay, time for Beyond the Great Firewall, guys. Okay,
We
important
take
one
you
today.
inside.
Okay, now I
Chinese
want to
Great
talk
Firewall.
about this
We translate
stuff they're
what's
going to go on here.
Interestingly, we have had this trend. I'm going to say it was a good 6-month trend.
This is
Yes.
from the China
of
show
propaganda
yesterday.
Videos coming out from Westerners,
Yes.
saying how China is a high trust society like Japan and
Yeah,
Korea.
it's probably not a
safe.
good
You can,
idea.
like, leave your laptop or
You leave your
whatever,
stuff,
leave your
bag,
wallet.
I think a couple of more
wallet,
times I might
phone,
get
Leave your
myself in
bike
trouble.
unlocked with
You
the
put money
keys
in
in
a bush.
ignition. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the keys in the ignition.
It's outlandish. Anyone who's lived in China knows that it's false and it's
If you-
complete rubbish, right?
It's almost like prejudice and racist to say that because it's like that because China's not allowed to have normal problems. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, people do believe that. I think when they keep saying it over and over again, their followers believe it. But anyway, I'm going to go on to the next video, which I think is mainly from yesterday's show. And I might stop it a few times and talk about a few things that they talked about. Hang on. Should be this one here.
Okay,
We
important
take
one
you
today.
inside Chinese Great Firewall. We translate
Yes.
what's going on. Interestingly, we have had this trend. I'm going to say it was a good 6-month trend
Yes.
of propaganda videos coming out from Westerners.
You got that right,
Yes.
Rand and Cabby.
Saying how China is a high trust society like Japan and Korea.
Oh, it's safe. You can like leave your laptop or
you leave your
whatever,
stuff,
leave
your
your
bag,
wallet,
your wallet, or your phone.
leave your bike unlocked
You
with the
put money
keys in
in a bush.
ignition. Yeah, exactly.
Leave your bike unlocked, keys in the
It's
ignition.
outlandish. Anyone who's lived in China knows that it's
It's
false. and It's
outlandish.
complete rubbish, right?
It's,
Rubbish.
it's almost like prejudice and racist to say that because it's like that because China's not allowed to have normal problems. It's
It's such a
ridiculous.
stupid
Well,
statement.
look, when you've lived there, you know. It's
Yeah.
kind of like anyone who's been to Los Angeles or something.
Sure.
If you saw,
That's correct.
If you saw a Chinese person go to
David?
Los Angeles and in Chinese say to everyone, "Look, there are no homeless people in Los Angeles."
I'm behind the
It's the same.
camera right now.
Yeah, it's like you can walk around the entire city. You
Because I
won't
wanna-
see a
I wanna
single
talk about
homeless
a couple of
person.
things that they're
You
gonna
know,
bring up here. It's
the same.
Anyone who's been to Los Angeles will say, "No, you're lying."
You know, I don't know
Yeah,
if
exactly.
anybody
But
watches
because of the opaque
Winston
nature
Churchill,
of
but he comes
China's
up with the stupidest
internet, you don't get to see
analogies.
the problems.
Yeah.
So
He's
they
talking
can
about,
say
you know,
that
if
and
a
they know
Chinese
it's gonna be
person
very
went to Los
difficult for
Angeles
people
and
to
said
prove
there
them
was
wrong.
no-
Unless they've been there and seen it.
no,
In
homeless
China has a
people.
multiple. Let's remember,
somehow it
中国
relates.
股市 is literally a Chinese government program with billions of dollars behind it.
Yeah.
To change the world's perception of it to fit the CCP's narratives.
Yes.
So that's why you're seeing so much of this very strange propaganda.
Yeah,
like
it's
this,
weird.
right?
It's like unrealistic.
Okay, so,
So
hold
I
on.
wanted to harken back to this one because there's been some very interesting back-to-back clips that just prove it otherwise.
Okay, let's take a look.
We have been in China. And look, a motorbike with a bag right there.
How can someone leave his stuff just like that?
Well, this is what
Okay,
happens.
so you see this guy here, right?
What you're talking about.
Yeah.
I found that video. The guy stole a bag of food out of a bike, out of an e-bike. I found that video. Oh, I meant to bring down the comments. I saved, I translated, I don't know, 30 comments there. And I meant to bring them out here so I could read them off, but I don't have them. But I can tell you the gist of it. You know, half of them were saying, you know, oh, the poor guy, he's so hungry, he has to steal food. And, you know, I think the other half of them, you know, some of them were kind of laughing. Sorry about that, Randy Cabby. Yeah, so, you know, a lot of people felt sorry for this guy that he had to steal some food out of somebody's e-bike. And, you know, you'll often hear these two numbnuts saying that you can't report that or you can't say that in China. There had to be at least, you know, 20 comments, 15, 20 comments that were saying, you know, the guy is so hungry he had to steal food. They felt kind of sorry for him. But let's play the next clip
If you
here.
ask any Chinese person, can you just leave your stuff everywhere? They would literally laugh at you. They would laugh at you.
Yeah, look at this. There's a bag on the tables.
Okay, this one here, there's a guy, he's going to steal a bag and a shoe bag, or like a book bag, backpack. And I couldn't find that anywhere on the Chinese internet, so I'm thinking that might actually even be Singapore. I'm not sure, but I can tell you this much, they don't know either. Hang on.
Was left their bag there while they went to the toilet.
Yeah, I wanted to show that recent clip. The bag was stolen from the motorbike.
Yes.
Unlike what she said. This is 2 bags inside of a shop.
This guy steals those bags and the backpack that's on the table and walks off with them.
So I can't confirm where that is or when it is. They're not showing any. Well, actually, this is being played back on somebody's security camera, which you'll see here in a second.
So no, you can't leave your stuff even while you quickly pop to the bathroom.
Okay, you see down here, that's actually from a monitor. And on the side here, it shows you which camera. These are all different cameras. It's really hard to see it in the picture, but so this is being played back on a monitor in the store. And I got to tell you, I think, you know, the store, the distance between the shelves, that just, you know, I mean, it could be China, but I'd say there's a good chance it's not even in China. So, but like I say, I don't think those guys know either.
Her e-bike was stolen.
Okay, now I want you to pay attention to this girl's crying. She's coming out. She said, "I just got off work and can't find her e-bike." But I found her video also, and on her channel, on her profile, it says, "Ha ha ha ha." I wrote to her. She didn't reply before making this live stream, but I asked her, I mean, is that true, or are you just joking around? Because listen to her cry. I think there's a good chance she could be faking it.
Yes.
So you can't leave your e-bike. I know so many people who have had their motorcycles and e-bikes stolen.
Dude, it's happened to
including me.
us. You know,
Hold on, I'll play it back
that's the
again.
And
thing.
current motorcycles and e-bikes stolen.
Live in a real country.
Her e-bike was stolen.
Yes.
So you can't leave your e-bike. I know so many people who have had their motorcycles and e-bikes stolen.
Dude, it's happened to
including me.
us. You know, that's the thing.
And currently it's a big
Okay, I only heard one kind of whimper on this, what they played, but online there's actually a few of those whimpers. They all sound the same. They don't actually show her face, and I think it might have been a joke. In her comment section, they really seemed to think it was a joke. Oh, you're right. Holy crap, he looks orange. Yeah, in her comment section, it was like a party over there. They were laughing and hooting and hollering. That's brilliant. Yeah, they in her comment section, they were, somebody showed a Mercedes. They go, oh, here, come on, I'll give you this one. Somebody else showed like a stuffed animal type e-bike. They were saying, oh, I'll give you this one. Somebody else is going, oh, I'll give you a couple thousand RMB. And they're all just kind of joking around. I think she might have been joking around as well. But I think they got one more, but I couldn't find
Issue in the big cities in China.
Couldn't
So
find
this
that one
this
either.
poor woman's just got off work. You can hear she's crying because her bike's been stolen. That's very common in China for this to happen.
Must be nice to live in a real country.
You can throw this out on the screen if it's in your car, ranting cabbie. This is their new meme, this guy here, because he saw the new bridge in China, and then he goes, oh, it must be nice to live in a real country. So Winston's made him into a meme for saying that. The guy's an American. He was just appreciating the new bridge, the highest bridge in the world, with the highest coffee shop with the longest spans in the world, with bungee jumping and base jumping there in a glass bottom area. It's like there's actually one area there where you can jump from the bridge without a rope or a parachute, and you jump into like a tarp. I was amazed to see that. I don't know who's brave enough to do that, but there is a place at that bridge where you can do that. That's an amazing bridge. And so this guy was just saying, yeah, well, that's must be nice to live in a real country, because they built that bridge in like 4 years. But anyway, maybe we'll pop this thing back in the tripod just for a second, and we'll end this, because I just wanted to come out here, have some fun. We're coming up on an hour now. I played mostly everything I wanted to play. I had the intermission music. I played too loud for a few minutes, trying to get rid of this guy over here. He's still there. I played the There's No Birds in China thing several times. I did get quite a few people. Oh, really? That has to suck. It really sucks when you get robbed. I've had that experience from my home. I had a Corvette with T-tops. In the middle of the night, I heard the car alarm go off, and I went outside, and both my T-tops were gone. And I think it might be the guy that sells T-tops. They go around, they steal T-tops, and then they sell T-tops as well. Used T-tops, of course. So we got 4 bikes over there right now. I'm not sure if this one over here is a delivery driver, but these 3 obviously are. This one and this one obviously have the keys in them. This guy here is, I don't know, he's waiting for his order to be ready, or I'm not sure exactly how that works. They probably get a signal from the store to come in, or maybe they just take a break before they go in. Another guy coming up. Let's see what happens here. So the guy with the apartments, he's still here with his little recording going. It wasn't nearly as loud as my Bose Revolve speaker. Yeah, Dave, I credit myself with that a little bit too, that I'm over 6 feet tall, pretty big guy, a little fat, actually quite a bit fat probably. I'm trying to lose some weight, but it's like people are not likely to target me. Okay, so these guys are having a little chit chat. Now, see what I said about Walmart having their own drivers? I think both of those are Walmart drivers. They're wearing shirts that are made from water bottles, I think. Or those vests that they wear. I think they're made from water bottles. So, according to Winston, nobody would help each other in China. So, if I was to just walk over there and grab one of these e-bikes that has no driver, you need to hide your phone. Not in China, you don't. You know, that was one of the things. They had another clip of a girl said she lost her e-bike, she lost her phone, she lost her dog. Of course, they said the dog was stolen for food. But I question losing a phone these days, because wouldn't it be locked out? I was in a private hire the other day. Okay. So do you do Uber? Uber driver? David? So the one driver's still sitting there. Otherwise, I'd go up and take a look at those bikes just to confirm there's keys in them. But obviously there is 1, 2, 3, 4 bikes with no driver sitting at them. Obviously they have keys in them. Just got this one guy. And this guy's going around shoving. Yeah. I told the guy already I don't want one of his passenger off the hospital. Oh, okay. So you drive for the hospital, or it's just a one-off? Okay, I think we got 6 or 7 people in the room. I'm not sure how it works, if it'll come up in like a chat on the side. Oh, one-off, okay. Yeah, I don't know if they'll come up on a chat on the side like other people get, I'm not sure if that'll happen. But if you want to say hello to Winston Frederick Sturgill, now might be the time to, before I shut this down. Yeah, I knew you were a London cabbie, Granton cabbie. Well, you're probably telling other people in the room, so. But yeah, if anybody wants to say a nice hello to Winston Frederick Sturgill, now's the time to do it. And, I'm probably not going to include it in my video. Yeah, London probably would be far busier. Lots of cabs there. I think they got all new cabs though now, right? So it's like 9:30 now. This is about the time I started yesterday. Get another sip of water here. My lemon water. Oh, this guy's waving to me. Hey. Yeah. I guess we can go over there with the guy sitting there. Sorry about our little chit chat. Let me go and see. Just pulling this thing out of the tripod for now for a second. I'm gonna pop over. Another delivery driver just pulled in here. It sounded like he took the key, but we'll go over and take a look at all 4 bikes that have no drivers. Hang on. Yeah, this guy took his key. It might be because I'm within spitting distance. Here's my tripod here. I'm within spitting distance of his bike. Let's go over here and check. This guy's got, that guy's got his key right there. Then this one. Key in it. Bye, Jungwa. Keys are in it. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it. But the keys are definitely in there. Oh, we got this other guy here. Hang on. See, now I've walked away from my stuff now. Well, this guy's probably got his key in it, but it's got like a shirt or something over it. A little bit intrusive for me to move it. But yeah, his keys are in there. He probably wouldn't take too kindly if he saw me checking his e-bike. No key in that one. This one is one of those ones, I don't know if there's a key for it, but it looked like the power was still on. But yeah, way over there, somewhere over there in the mix, I got an iPod, an iPad, 2 tripods, and a bag of equipment. There's actually a drone in there as well. Somebody lost the helmet here. So there's my bag. That's my lemon water right there. If you're ever going to speak or make a video, good idea to bring some lemon water. Hang on, I got to throw my reading glasses on to see if I can read your message before it gets off the screen and I won't. For anybody's reference, if you ever make a live stream, somebody sends you a message. It comes right on the screen where you're actually filming. It stays there for about 10 seconds. So, you know, just for reference, if you go past 3 or 4 lines of text, even, you know, a good reader might not be able to get all of it read before it goes off the screen. Anyway, we've been an hour and 5 minutes already. I've kept, you know, some people might not have been here for the whole time, and maybe David has been. Anybody that's been in the room and checking this out, you know, if I can get 10 minutes out of this for another video, maybe to put together with the actual video from the China show saying that that's impossible, you can't do that, low trust society. This is pretty good proof right here, so maybe I'll be able to pull a few minutes out of this. You know, you always got to watch, you got to go back and watch your video and then see. Like the video yesterday, I went back and watched it and damn, it sucked. You know, not just because of the video quality, but the audio quality as well. And I didn't have a gimbal, so the camera was all shaky and everything. That video really sucked. So I couldn't use any of it, even if I got some decent footage of keys and bikes. Your camera and tripod will be gone before you can say Winston if in London. Yeah, you know what, in China here, actually, I wouldn't feel afraid to walk down to the end there. And that's with the iPad still turned on. 67 shopping days left till Christmas. Well, you know what, that does have an effect here in China as well for Chinese New Year. Thefts do go up. I'm not saying that there's no thefts. They keep saying on their show that everybody says there's no theft. There is theft, you know, but just because they pull up a video or two doesn't mean it's rampant. 23 shoplifting days left, or however many there were. I probably got the number wrong. But anyway, I got my iPad right here. There's a Bose Revolve speaker right here. Another delivery driver coming in. He's getting his stuff. I'm sure he doesn't know that I'm filming people leaving their keys in their bike. But did he leave his key in his bike? So he didn't go in the store yet. I don't know what he's scanning, some kind of QR code right now. Okay, he's going into the store. So we know he's going to be a good 5 to 10 minutes. Is this guy just going past? Yeah, I think that guy's just going past. But this guy here, key in the bike. Just got here. He's not even in Walmart. He's not even in the building yet. Okay, so he's got to go a couple of levels of escalator. So we got my tripod over there with the iPad, Bose Revolve. There's a drone in there, an iPod, a bunch of wires, connectors, a bunch of other stuff in there. And I'm just taking a little bit of a walk with my back to it, of course. You know, I haven't gone that far, I know. But I'm not near it. So I'm gonna head back, pack this up. At this point, I think I'm just bragging, right? Walking away from my stuff. Sorry, David, I took my glasses off. I think that's you. Ah, missed it. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show off there a little bit. I don't need to be right there beside my stuff in China. For the most part, you know, there's one thing I got to tell you. There is such a thing as finding. I'm just going to tell a quick story before I shut this down. One time I was out making a video, or I was preparing to make a video. I picked something on Google Earth and I was going to go try to find that location. And I sat down for a minute on some steps. Got my I got my, what do you call it, like 1600 RMB sunglasses, Ray-Bans. I set my glasses down on the step. And then I walked away, and I was probably a good, 10 minutes away before I realized I don't have my Ray-Bans with me, my sunglasses, so I must have forgotten them. And I ran. Another driver coming in here. Key in the bike, obviously. Yeah, that'd be cool. Dim sum next time. Love dim sum. So anyway, I'm just telling the story. I left my Ray-Bans on some steps. I was 10 minutes away from them at running distance. Zero Trust Society. Some people would say that. People that don't know and haven't been here in 8 years. So anyway, I ran as fast as I could to get back to where I was sitting. And just as I got there was one of those ladies that clean the streets. Yeah, I probably do look like a stalker. It's probably kind of a shady looking thing when you go around checking people's keys and their bikes. When I did a video not too long ago where I was checking I was showing people that in China they leave people in their car, they leave the phone number in the windshield so that if you're parked, double parked in front of somebody, they can just call you. That also looks very shady when you're going around checking the phone number in the front of people's cars. But anyway, I'm just going to finish this story up before I go. So I ran back there, and just as I got back to the steps where I was sitting, a lady that cleans the streets, she still had them in her hand, but she was putting my Ray-Ban. Somebody's bike back there is very annoying. The lady that cleans the street had my Ray-Bans in her hand, which she found. She didn't steal. They were on some step, not even like a chair or a table or anything. They were on like some cement steps in front of a building. And I just forgot them there. She found them. Maybe somebody tried to steal that bike. But no, they didn't. Because somebody beside me just backed up, and I think they bumped into it as they backed up. But anyway, yeah, the lady was just putting my Ray-Bans into her pocket. I saw them in her hand, and I told them, I think those are mine. And then she just handed them right back to me. She wasn't trying to steal them. She found them. That's her job. She cleans the street. I left them on the street. She was cleaning them up, and she would have had some, I think they cost me actually 1,800 RMB, those Ray-Bans. So she would have had some valuable Ray-Bans, but she probably wouldn't have known. I think it would have been really cool to go back the next day and see her wearing them, cleaning the streets. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I've been on here way too long. It's an hour and 13 minutes already. I appreciate, even if you were here for a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, 10, 15 minutes, or the whole time. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. I might make parts of this video into a debunk of the Zero Trust Society thing from yesterday's The China Show. I know that probably nobody in this room watched yesterday's The China Show, but I unfortunately have to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.